our two presenters, Mizuki Fuji and Mayu Onitsuka from Japan. Thank you. Mayu and Mizuki, you may start your presentation now. Thank you.
Okay.
Um, is it better to introduce myself?
Yes, please.
Okay. Hi, my name is Mizuki Fuji. I'm going to share about Japanese language today. So I hope you enjoy this our presentation. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mayu Onitsuka, and I'm really nervous, but I want to enjoy to presentate. uh, that's it. Thank you.
Okay.
So
Let's start.
I can start the first, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So hello everyone. I'm Mai Onitsuka and
Mizuki Fuji.
nice to meet you. Today we have a good opportunity to sharing our language. So we would like to talk about Japanese language. We were Japan born and bred, so our first language is Japanese. In this time, we focus on hiragana, but we also want to tell you about other things. I hope you can get some new information about Japanese in this presentation. And our presentation is like a one of Japanese class. There are some activities and quizzes, so please join us. Okay, now let's move on to the first step.
First of all, people use three kinds of alphabet, which are hiragana, katakana, and kanji. But today, I think it's hard for you to learn all alphabet in only this time. So we are going to introduce only hiragana.
Look at this slide. This is hiragana list. We learned it at first. I mean, to study hiragana is the most important step to speak and read Japanese, I think. Black letters are called hiragana, and it has 50 sounds. Blue letters, Roman characters. Therefore, we can use the Roman character and then we can make hiragana. I will say all of them, so please repeat after me only this hiragana. Okay? So when you use A, you can say a.
Please.
If you can please turn on
your unmute.
Yeah, mute.
If you can.
Thank you. So when you use A, you can say a. Thank you. When you use I, you can say I. When you use you can say u. When you use I, you can say e. When you use O, you can say o. When you use K-A, you can say ka. K-I, ki. K-U, ku. K-I, ke. K-O, ko. S-A, sa. S-H-I, shi. S-U, su. se, se,
Se.
Se.
so, so,
So.
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 oops, so, some network connecting is sorry. Then ta, ta,
Ta.
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 chi, chi,
Chi.
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 tsu, tsu,
Tsu.
te, te,
He.
Te.
He.
to, to,
To.
To.
Ho.
na, na,
Na.
Na.
ni, ni,
Ni.
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 nu, nu,
Nu.
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 ne, ne,
Ne.
no, no.
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 No. I like no.
ha,
Ha.
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 hi, hi,
Hi.
fu,
Fu.
Hu.
he, he,
He.
He.
ho, ho,
Ho.
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 ma,
Ma.
Ma.
mi,
Mi.
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 mu, mu,
Mu.
Mu.
me, me,
Me.
Me.
mo, mo,
Mo.
Mo.
ya,
Ya.
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 yu, yu,
You.
You.
yo, yo,
Yo.
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 la,
La.
La.
di,
Li.
Li.
ru,
Du.
Lu.
le,
Re.
Re.
ro,
Lo.
Lo.
wa,
Wa.
Wa.
wo.
Wo.
O.
Finally, n.
Mm.
Mm.
Thank you.
Okay.
Then, in addition to this, we have the extra words, which is Japanese silvery, with symbol placed above syllables. There are two types of inscribed mark. A short double line mark represents the Z sound, like ga, za, da, ba. It's called dakuon in Japanese. And our circle mark represent P sound, like pa, pi, pu, te, po. It's called handakuon in Japanese. These words have contracted sounds. If you use these sounds, you can add hiragana and small characters. And these sounds are only in Japanese. So if you want to try to say dia, rya, dia, it's hard for you, I think.
Japanese is so unique. These hiragana, ha and he, have two types of pronunciations. Ha is also pronounced wa. He is also pronounced e. To explain it simply, ha and he are used to connect a word to word. When they are used that way, we pronounce them wa and e. For example, I am a student is Watashiwa seito. This ha is pronounced wa. I go to the river. 私は川へ行く. This he is pronounced e. It may make Japanese learner confused. Actually, when I was a little and still learned Japanese, it made me confused too. Second, I'm going to teach you some greeting phrases. Some of you have already known though. When you see someone in the morning, you'll say ohayo or ohayo gozaimasu. It means good morning. In daytime, you'll say konnichiwa. It means hello or hi or good afternoon. At night, you'll say konbanwa. Ohayo is casual and ohayo gozaimasu is formal. We use them depending on who we see or situation. Konnichiwa and konbanwa are formal rather than casual. These are used for greeting phrases. Right one is formal Japanese and left one is casual Japanese. See you means sayonara or matane or jane. Good night means oyasumi nasai or oyasumi. I'm sorry means gomen nasai or gomen. Thank you means arigatou gozaimasu or arigatou. Yeah, quiz time. Let's review. Question 1. When you see someone who you know at evening or night, what would you say to this person? Number 1, konnichiwa. Number 2, konbanwa. Number 3, ohayo or ohayo gozaimasu. I'll give you 20 seconds, so let's think about it.
Number 2. Konbanwa.
The time's up. So if you think the answer is number 1, please raise your hand. Number 2. Number 3. The answer is number 2, konbanwa. Then next question. There are a lot of people at the station and you were walking there. If you bump into someone or a stranger, what would you say to this person? Number 1, gomen nasai. Number 2, gomen. Number 3, oyasumi nasai. Which is the best answer? Yeah, I'll give you 10 seconds. So please think about it. I think stranger is keyword.
Hideka, are there prizes?
Good question. Sure. Make sure we need to record the winner. So earlier, who was that? Was that Darlington who?
Yes, that was Darlington.
Okay, so Kennedy help me.
This one is number 2.
Yes. Whoever is participating, getting the answer, we will have some prize for you. Thank
No,
you.
number one. Gomen sayai. That's number 1.
Yeah, maybe. So
Yeah, I also think number 1.
so if you think the correct answer is
Number one, please raise your hand. Number two. Number three. The answer is number one, ごめんなさい, because it's formal Japanese. So when you bump into stranger, you have to say in formal Japanese. So it's number one.
Okay, now you could learn how to make a hiragana and some Japanese greeting. So let's make some words on yourself. Look at the below. Here is the rule of this activity. One, thinking words that you want to translate into Japanese. Please tell me if you don't know the Japanese words. In chat is okay, or say loudly, it's okay. And make words with Roman characters. Finally, write Japanese by using hiragana. After this activity, we have another plan, which is self-introduction time. So if you have a favorite food, sports, or person, and so on, you should make those Japanese. As many as you like is fine. I'll give you 3 to 4 minutes. So let's get started. And next.
Next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Here is the list, so you can see it.
If you have any questions, you can type something in chat box.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, there are yeah, you, yo. There are yeah, you, yo, but if I want to say why I, it's like a same e sound. So yeah, you, yo is the like a please just a second. So did you understand? there are no sound, like a same e or I, U, E, O, then ya, I, U, E, yo. But there are y, I is no sound and y, E is no sound. Okay, time is up.
Okay.
Are you ready? Okay. Next.
Okay. I'm going to introduce how to introduce yourself. There are 4 steps. I want you to try this self-introduction later. After you tell your name, you can tell whatever you want to tell, like age, occupation, where you're from. But today we will share what we like or like to do in Japanese. And number 1, nice to meet you means hajimemashite. Number 2, my name is Baba des. Like for me, Mizuki des. And then 3, I like to is が好きです or ことが好きです。If you like apple, it's リンゴが好きです。Or for example, if you like playing baseball, is 野球をすることが好きです。Yes, things like that. And number 4, please be kind to me. Nice to meet you or thank you is よろしくお願いします。But よろしくお願いします doesn't translate well to English. So people say よろしくお願いします in the end of the self-introduction in Japanese. So let's introduce yourself in Japanese. But yeah, I will introduce myself first. So はじめまして、みずきです。旅行することが好きです。よろしくお願いします。Like that. So I'll give you 1 minute for practicing. So yeah, after that, I want you to try to introduce yourself in Japanese. So let's start. Okay. I will introduce myself again in just case. はじめまして、みずきです。旅行することが好きです。よろしくお願いします。So, do you wanna go first?
I think I'm good to go.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Just simple introduce. はじめまして。My name is 中国基中国基です。刺身が好きです。よろしくお願いします。
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you wanna?
Can I go next?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
はじめまして。私はみなと申します。猫が好きです。よろしくお願いします。
Good. Thank you.
Thank you. Good.
Who do you wanna go? Who
Can
wanna
I
go next?
try?
Yeah.
Can I try?
Of course.
Okay. はじめまして、명훈です。Pepperoni pizza with hot sauce が好きです。よろしくお願いします。
Thank
Good.
you.
Thank you. Are there anyone who wanna go next? No?
I think Japanese.
Um,
How about Rikito? How about Rikito?
Okay, I will go.
Thank you.
はじめまして、リキトです。スポーツをしたり音楽を聴くことが好きです。よろしくお願いします。
Thank you. So, can I go to the next?
Yeah.
Okay. We want to tell you about Japanese deeper. People usually call one ichi in Japanese. There are many ways to say one in Japanese. Yes. For people, we say hitori. For things, we say hitotsu. For long object, ippon. For small animals, ippiki. For flat object, ichimai. There are more other ways to say one in Japanese. For machine and car, ichidai. For chopstick, ichizen. For airplane, ikki. For bird and rabbit, ichiwa. For cup, ippai. For book, issatsu.
You.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
And there is honorific. It's course in Japanese, keigo. They have three kinds. When you humble yourself, you should use the humble word. When you polite and respectful other people, you must use polite and honorific words. Japanese force this rule in society, and if you cannot use keigo, you might be rude. This is one of culture, I think. And for example, when the teacher come to my house, 先生が来ます。先生がお見えになります。いらっしゃる、来られる、お越しになる。Those sentences same meaning but polite or honorific. Then if I go to the teacher's house, 私が参ります。私が伺います。It's humble myself. And next, also, kanji has a long history. Did you know kanji relates to Chinese? And katakana is made from a part of the kanji. Kobun and kogo is in about 794 years to 8087 years was used by old people. The Japanese language has a lot of history. We cannot tell you about the whole things about it. So if you have a curiosity about the Japanese language, please research it. It's really complicated, but it is really interesting. We are very glad to share our countries, words, and did some activities. What do you think about Japanese language? Is it difficult? We feel English. We feel English is difficult. However, learning a language is really nice, isn't it? And that's it. Thank you for listening and participating in this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Mayu and Mizuki. So right now we're open for a Q&A session. So if you have any questions for Mayu or Mizuki, this is your time. I personally have a question. So if I want to say, let's say my name is Kennedy, not like fish. How do I say that?
私はケネディです。
Watashiwa Kennedy desu. And then
Yes.
that's it. Watashiwa Kennedy desu.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you have any other questions, just feel free to ask.
I have a question. So I thought it was really interesting that you have all of these different ways of saying one for an item. Is that for all numbers or is it just specific to a singular item or animal or?
Specific.
It's specific to only number one. So if I have like 5 dogs and 5 pencils, would I still do the different changes with that?
Yes. Not only one. Yes. And I don't remember. If you say yes, if you say 5 dogs in Japanese, 5匹の犬. So if you say 5匹の犬. Yes. If you say like,
Yeah, I can help about that.
please.
Yeah, this is actually, I think, this is really, one of the, I don't know how to say like in English, I think people who, so, like English speakers say, they can say like, there's person, but two people over there, but you don't say like, there's 2 person. I think it's gonna be changed, like 2 people, I think.
Oh,
yeah, it sounds like that.
Okay.
That's really difficult.
Pluralization.
Yeah. So
Got
and
it.
also on the other hand, like this is about like goose. There's a goose, but two geese over there. So maybe you can say like, you don't say there's 2 gooses. Maybe it's gonna be, yeah, I think it is also changed. Like
That makes so much
to
sense.
geese,
Okay.
right? Yeah, I think it sounds like that.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And great presentation. I learned a lot tonight.
Thank you. Yeah, it's hard to explain. Yeah, sorry.
No, I think you did a great job.
Thank you.
Nothing
Can I
else?
can I
Yeah.
ask you a question?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. So I was kind of confused with the last part.
Mhm.
So yeah, I guess there are like a lot of way of saying I. So I guess so when Rikito was saying introducing himself, he started with do, right? Like it sounded like do, to Rikito des or something, and then um there was like Watashiwa, right? And Watashi ka, right?
Watashi
Yeah. So
wa.
I found like really similarity between Japanese and Korean language, and so in Korean there is only two way of saying it, which is like formal way or informal way. Yeah. So now or choi, it's either one of it. But then yeah, still getting confused with like Watashiwa. I've been using Watashiwa a lot. But then just realized that it may not be really respectful to someone I try my Japanese. So when should I use Watashiwa? Like, is it still a bit formal, or should I just use it only to friends, or can I use it to strangers?
Yes, watashi wa, yeah,
Formal.
formal.
Mm.
Watashi wa is, but watashi wa, the women usually, yeah, many, I don't know how to.
Most of all.
Yeah, most of women use watashi, watashi wa, but many men don't usually say watashi wa, but informal situation, yeah, also men use watashi. Yes.
If talk to friends, 俺は or 僕は or yes, or in for me, my name is Mayu, so Mayu wa or
so you can just skip subject sometimes.
Yeah.
Watashi
wa is really formal, but
okay.
Yeah.
It depends on the person, right?
Okay.
So
yeah.
That it's not rude to say watashi wa to my teacher, right? I mean,
yeah,
it's okay to use it. Oh, okay.
yeah,
Got it.
no, it's not rude.
Perfect.
I also have a question, like so because I observed that like in most of the sentences and question, like Japanese people also always use like desu and deska. Like I just wonder, like, what is it like is it like a really like formal or something? Like I just wonder, yeah, because I see a lot of questions they also use des and deska kind of.
Yes, des or deska is formal Japanese, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, when I talk to my friends or my family, I don't use desu or deska.
Oh, why? Is it like just formal, but then if you talk to like a family or friends, you don't use desu or something like
Yes, yeah, it's formal. So when I talk to teacher or someone new, or a stranger, yeah, at the time I use です。何々で、blah blah 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 です。
Oh.
blah 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 ですか? Yes.
If I want to
okay.
ask, please. Oh, okay.
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, what did you want to say?
Me.
Yes.
If I want to ask for my friend, 何々してもいい? Or 何々 何々 is Japanese. blah blah blah. blah blah blah. かな or some.
何か? For example,
is it apple? リンゴかな?
リンゴが、リンゴ好き?
Yeah.
Yeah, リンゴ not リンゴが好きです。Oh my gosh. Yeah. 何々が、リンゴが好きですか? Yeah, it's formal. But リンゴは好き? Is casual.
Yeah.
Type. Yeah,
Yes,
it's
yes,
hard
yes.
to
Yeah,
teach Japanese. yeah, like that.
Like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody else have any other question for Mayu and Mizuki for today?
Do you have any phrases you want to know in Japanese? No?
Okay. If not, I would like to finally close this session for today. I am so glad to have Mayu and Mizuki do this presentation, and I personally did learn quite a lot. Like one thing I certainly took away was konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Good afternoon, right? Konnichiwa means
Yes. Good
konnichiwa.
afternoon.
That is one thing I will never forget. Konnichiwa. I might forget how to say my name, but Watashi Cheng. Yes, those are some very important tips, and I am really grateful. This is a great opportunity you guys had, and I'm really happy with how you took it. So this is going to put an end to today's session. Tomorrow at 11 p.m. we have another session where we will have a cultural
11 a.m.
AM. Sorry, my bad. At 11 a.m. we'll have a cultural presentation from Colombia, and our presenter will be Laura. If you don't know how to join the session, on the chat box I have put a link, sent it out to everybody. Kindly click on that link and register for tomorrow's session. Also, there's no way I was going to end the session without mentioning that our dean is here, Heather Location. I would like to give a couple of minutes to say something, and then we can all part ways for today.
Thank you, Kennedy. I absolutely love being able to participate in the session because as a fellow teacher myself, teaching is very hard. So I really want to commend all of you for getting up and teaching. It's not easy, especially language, and you did a phenomenal job tonight. Really, what a fun way to kick off International Week, and I am thrilled for the programming that Kennedy and Hideko and all of you put together to make this happen. And I just feel so thankful that you gifted us with your time and your knowledge this evening. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Heather. So that's going to wrap up this presentation for tonight, and I would love to say Oyasumi. that is good night for in Japanese. And hopefully I will see all of you tomorrow. So bye-bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Hey, I kind of have a question.
Bye.
Did I go?
おやすみなさい。
Did I go? I have
Yes.
a question. Can I have a copy of this movie?
おやすみなさい。
Or
Yes,
We will
yes.
post a video on our website sometime this week.
okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're
Appreciate
welcome.
it. Yeah, have a good night.
Have a
Okay,
good
you too.
night. Thank you for coming,
Yeah.
everyone.
Thank you for
Ciao.
coming, everybody.
you.
See you tomorrow.
あり
Bye
が
bye.
とう。ありがとうございます。
Arigato.